Although I have never lived outside of the state, within North Carolina's boundaries, I have lived from the mountains to the sea, rural to urban, a few months to a few years. I have traveled half of the nation's states, seeing the Grand Canyon and the Gulf Coast, Mount Rushmore in California, and multiple trips abroad to Central America. Currently attending my 8th institution of higher learning, the ideal career for me is one that is constantly changing and forces me to adapt daily, one that keeps me invested and motivated, and that career is nursing. Since becoming a lifeguard at age 15, I've always felt competent in being able to respond during a medical emergency, another draw to the healthcare field. However, when my father went through his own medical emergency, I had to experience it as a family member rather than a healthcare provider. My father was diagnosed with non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver. It seemed to be under control until his kidneys began to shut down in response to the liver failure, and he was rushed to the emergency department by ambulance. It was extremely grounding that night to be talking with my father, who either couldn't recognize me or used my childhood nickname that I hadn't heard in 10 years. I also experienced the hospital from the family member's point of view during my father's 2-week stay for a liver transplant. I know exactly how the pull-out couch feels to sleep on, and what it's like to eat only what's offered in the hospital cafeteria. The blind trust in the doctors and nurses, along with not knowing what will happen to a loved one, are also integral parts to the experience. One I don't